I've studied thousands of hours of tape from some of the biggest names in business. Names like Tony Robbins, Alex Hormozi, Patrick Bet-David. And these are the 5 most common habits I've seen them all talk about, and the biblical equivalent. Now let me be clear, these habits alone are not what made these people successful, but the thought process and the mentality behind it is. These habits are just a way for you to practice the mental conditioning and thought processes. Let's get into it. Number 1, prepare your clothes the night before. The reason why this simple act is a profound practice is because it's about thinking ahead. It's about being in a forward-thinking mindset and being proactive versus reactive. Also, preparation in the present frees up mental energy for the future. It's about living life by design as opposed to default. In the context of prepping your clothes, it's thinking, okay, it's going to rain tomorrow. So you prepare the outfit for tomorrow knowing it's going to rain, thinking ahead. Now, if we relate that to business, I'm a real estate agent. So I'm not just going to show up to a house and expect to sell it. I'm going to know the property beforehand, the taxes, why it's that price, what is the price, the features of it. I'm prepping before the action that I'm going to take. And then in the context of the Bible, Luke 14:28, for which of you desire to build a tower and not know the cost beforehand? And this is all about preparing beforehand. Athletes, artists, all of them spend hours in preparation before you see them performing. LeBron James, you don't just see him in the NBA Finals ready to play the game. He spent the whole season long practicing, training camps, summer camps, scrimmaging, all for preparation for that one game. So if you want to be a pro at whatever it is that you're doing, whatever arena, spend more time preparing than you do performing. Number 2, exercise. There's something about moving your body that just gets you going. I don't know what it is, but for me personally, it just makes me want to be productive. It keeps me in an active, urgent state. And there's something beautiful about the mind-body connection, which we can get into in another video. But for right now, the science is that when you move your body, it enhances your brain cognitive function. It enhances memory, multitasking, all of these abilities that can apply in other areas of your life. So I'm not saying go lift 100 pounds, but I am saying go take a walk. Because in the testing of your physical capacity, you can see that you can do more. So in the context of working out, okay, I'm going to lift an extra 5 pounds. I'm going to run that extra lap. It can equate to business. I'm going to make that extra phone call. I'm going to make that extra offer, that extra email. I'm going to go one step further. And this is a revelation that hit me. If you're someone who is constantly worried about other people's opinions or how other people think about you, working out, just go run a mile. Go run a mile and tell me if those people's opinions matter when you're running that mile. Because I promise you they don't. When it's just you and that lap, you have to put your 1 foot forward. Bro, whatever they say, it really has no weight in that moment. And I want you to practice that because that's what helped me. 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. Do you not know that your bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit? Therefore, honor God with your bodies. Now, yes, the context of this verse is about sexual immorality. But the concept of your body being a temple, being a home, still applies, especially when you're working out physically. If your body's a home, make it a mansion, not a cardboard box. Number 3, putting away your laundry. Now I know I probably lost you, and you're thinking, what a bunch of... But let me ask you, do you put your clothes away the second you get them? Probably not. All right then. The reason why this simple act can have a big impact is because it embodies urgency. It's about intentionality, focus, and being in control of your circumstances as opposed to letting circumstances be on top of you, like the pile of laundry on top of your bed. Don't let the little things pile up. So in the context of your laundry, okay, my clothes just came out the wash, they just came out the dryer, now I'm going to fold them up and put them away. In the context of business, when I get off a sales call, I'm not going to wait until the next day to send them my proposal. I'm going to do it right there after that phone call. The wealthiest companies in the world have capitalized based on speed. Amazon, Prime, 1-day, 2-day shipping. Netflix, a movie at the click of a button. Now you're probably saying, Daniel, seriously? Me putting away my laundry is the equivalent of Amazon delivering something to me? Yes, it's the muscle. How do you think it starts? Proverbs 6:4. Don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do. Number 4, having a to-do list. This is a given. If you've done a to-do list in the past, you know how important they are for productivity and efficiency. Having a to-do list allows you to prioritize what it is that you want to accomplish. And it's also a great way to get free dopamine. Dopamine is the brain's internal reward system. So instead of doom scrolling and getting looped by the hook, retain, reward over and over again, make your to-do list the hook, goal, retain, working towards the goal, reward, accomplishing the goal. So practically, every day, write down at least 2 to 3 goals that you want to accomplish for that day. And I guarantee your productivity will increase and you'll get a lot more done. Proverbs 21:5. The plans of the diligent lead to profit, but haste leads to shortcuts. Again. And number 5, reading regularly. This is about continuous learning. Reading is about consuming new information to be able to expand the knowledge and the information within your mind. Everything that you read or hear gets deposited into your mind. So are you consuming good mind food? This is the one reason why I don't watch the news. Because the news, the fear, the media, all of it is meant to control and pervert. Let's be honest. What does what's going on in pop culture, or this celebrity or that one, do for my life? It has no improvement of it. It does not help me or my family. All right, rant over. This is how I organize my reading schedule for the year. Every single year, I dedicate 5 to 6 skills that I want to learn for that year to improve my life. And so I will pick out the best books or the top books in whatever area. So this year I'm doing sales, persuasion, negotiation, and money management. So I pick the top books in those skill sets and I read them each quarter. So in the context of reading, okay, I'm going to read Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss so I can learn negotiation. Proverbs 4:6-7. Do not forsake wisdom, for she will protect you. Though it costs you all you have, get understanding. Let me give you the 3 levels of learning. Knowledge, acquiring information; understanding, assimilating information; and wisdom, applying information. So don't be a fool. Go out and apply these 5 habits to your life right now. And let me know in the comments if there's any other habits that you do that you have seen positively impact your life. And remember, the beginning of your life starts now.